Hello everyone, welcome to our Excel tutorial on using formulas for basic mathematical operations. Today we will cover simple mathematical operation that you can perform using Excel formulas. It includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and even calculation involving indices and power. This is all the very foundational things that you studied at a lower grade, but today we'll learn how to do those simple operations using Microsoft Excel. We will be discussing about the simple approach, also the traditional approach that you are familiar with, and also about the functions, how to incorporate this task using function in Excel. So let's talk about the very first thing, the traditional approach. Suppose that we have two numbers. The first number is 16 and the second number is 2. So basically what happens in Microsoft Excel is all the values that you see, any cell that you see that has a value also has a address. Just as we humans have address, similarly every data is stored in some or other cell address. To know the cell address, just click on any of the cell. For example, if I want to know the address of 16, I just click on 16 and you can see this small box here, B1. Alternatively, you can also know the cell reference of any cell by seeing the column. In this case it is B, and seeing the row. So in this case it is the first row. Similarly, if I talk about the cell reference for this textual value, the column is A and the corresponding row is 5. So I say that the cell reference of this particular cell is A5 and the cell reference for 16 is B1. So first we will find out the sum of n and m. N here is 16, the n is the first number, that is 16, and m is the second number, that is 2. To use formulas in Excel, remember that you have to start with equal symbol. You write equal, then you consider both these numbers that you want to add. So the first number is 16. So what is the reference for 16? B1. So I write B1, then I put a plus symbol, and then I write the cell reference of the second number that I want to add. So the cell reference for 2 is B and the corresponding row is 2. So I write B2 and then I press enter. So you can see that the sum of both these numbers is given here as 18. Then just as we have done for the sum, we will also apply the same logic for doing the difference of the two numbers. So in this case we have to calculate the difference of 16 and 2. So as usual I write a equal symbol first, then I write the cell reference of the first number. So cell reference for 16 is B1. I write B1, then I put the minus symbol, and the cell reference for second number that I want to subtract with, that is B2. I say B2. You can also see that the corresponding cell get highlighted for you to visualize. Then I press enter and I get the difference between n and m as 14. The product is also very simple. You put a equal symbol, you write B1 into B2 and press enter, you get 32. So you can see that these all operations are very similar to what you have been doing in your traditional mathematics. Then n divided by m, the same usual division symbol, I write equal B1 divided by B2. I press enter, I get 8 as the quotient. Then n to the power of m. As you know, n to the power of m is indices, something exponent. So How do we denote exponent in Excel? That is the small arrow that you see on the number 6 just below the function keys. So you press shift and number 6 together. You can observe closely this symbol. See, this is small symbol, arrow symbol. So you again write equal b2 to the power of b1, and then I press enter. I get the power as 65,536. So you know that this is pretty simple and does not have any specific function or some complexity here. This is very simple, and you just apply them with this simple logic that you have been learning up until now. So try it out with your own Excel, and we'll talk about different function, the complex function, in the next video.